Okay guys, so you've seen this section of my room. Welcome back to part 3. We're moving on to the last section now, which is my actual workstation. And it is the Expedit shelving unit with the table attached. And we'll start at the top. Okay, so facing my workstation directly across from me, I got these shelves in IKEA. And I have my embellishments. Some of them are here. Completed projects, paper clips, push pins, decorative scissors, stamping blocks, projects that I've completed, my Stampin' Up! Ink pads, a frame that I altered, and then these are wooden bird cages that I bought in Michael's, and I altered them to suit my room in blue, purple, and pink, sticking with the bright colors. Okay, so on my work table, I have this little organizer that I have images that I printed, digi images that I need to color up and put on projects. These are just some stuff that I got that I need to pack away. My post-its are there, my I Scrap Happy sign, and then this container has all my Prima Essential flowers. So it's jam-packed, filled with flowers, Prima flowers. That's that container. Alright, let's quickly go under my desk. Down here, we have more organizational thingies, boxes. In here, I have my cards that I've completed. I have some punches in here. And cards that I've gotten. So that's all just projects. These have scrap paper, ink refills. These I want to share with you what's in them. So first of all, this one has, this is how I store my bling. So these are all like bling, bling, bling. Anything blingy goes into this box. This box has flowers, extra flowers. It's mainly the recollection stuff that I love. That's in here, like the laces, all that stuff. So this is all like recollections, goodies. Okay, so those are in there. And the last box has stickers. I don't have too many stickers. I just have a bunch. I love stickers, but I feel like I can create a lot of these things using my Cricut, so I just don't get too many of them. But if I do purchase any stickers, they go in here. And they're not organized in any way, shape, or form. Other than that, they're all in here. So that takes care of that. Now moving on to the boxes. I have some more of my AccuCut dies there, and in the box above there's AccuCut dies as well. In here I have, let's see, my cinch and all the things to go with it. So the cinch wires. Down here I have paper towel. Okay, so these are the little dollar mini albums that you could get in Michael's. I just have this box full of those. This has flowers and leaves. I'm not sure what's in those boxes, but I do knit and crochet, and I know one of them has my yarn in it. I'm gonna go back up now. Here I have my Nestabilities. I've done a video on this before, but let me pull out one of the books. So it's full, but it has my Nestability dies in there. So I'm not going to flip through the whole thing, but it is nestability dies. I also have my Cherylin dies in here. Oops. My Grand Caliber dies, etc. It's all dies in here, and embossing folders. Up here is where I keep my collections. So I don't have lots of collections of paper, but like for Can Company, I really love some of their paper lines. I collect all the embellishments for. So for example, this one, I have 2 of the paper pads in here and all the embellishments that went along with it. I recently used the Abriana paper, but this is all the embellishments that go along with it, etc., etc. So that's what I do, and I don't do that very often. It's very rare that I like decide to go with all the embellishments that go along with the paper. In this box, I have my Cricut cartridges. And there's 3 layers of these. So I have my Cricut Imagine cartridges in there, and I've also added some other things in there, but it's mainly Cricut dies, Cricut cartridges. In here I have more flowers. In here I have more Cricut cartridges. Yep. Over there it's completed projects. Over here it's lace on the spool. Loads and loads and loads of lace and trim in here. And up there I have more lace and trim in this bird cage. Again, just another way of making my craft room colorful. Up here I have completed projects. This doesn't belong there. I'll figure out where that goes later. My sewing machine. I have a Brother sewing machine. Love it, love it. I have some art on the wall. And I don't know, am I missing anything? Okay, we're over here now. My Tim Holtz inks are back here. My carousel is here. And down here I have more collections of paper. So my Mind's Eye collection, I have some 7 Gypsies, Webster's Pages, Prima, and they're all in these little recollection storage containers. I did mention earlier that I love beads, and you're going to see why. I have a lot of flat back pearls. So I have it in black, silver, gray, pink, and this is 4 on each shelf, and it's all different colors. I have duplicates of some of them, but it's mainly different colors. So yeah, I have an obsession. That's that. Down here it says cutting plates, but I know it's not cutting plates. These are my Halloween embellishments. I love Halloween. These are my Prima and Recollections resin stuff. So it's just more embellishments again. I also have some chipboard embellishments, but it's mainly the little resin things that are in here. And I have a few punches in here. I think I just need to move those out, but it's mainly embellishments. Down here I have my fibers. And down here I have my cards, the blank cards by Recollections that I love. And I get these in Michaels. I also have the papers that I use for coloring with my Copics. And I've been asked which one I like the most. It is the Paper Tray Ink white cardstock. And yeah, that's my favorite paper to color on with my Copics. I have tried the Gina K paper, and I'm not a fan of it anymore. I have a few more of the Smashbooks here, the bigger ones. And then in here I have more paints. I have flat back pearls. I have crystals. More crystals. They're so pretty. And I got these in Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so I just have little embellishments in here that I picked up in Hobby Lobby. And paint. Glitter paint. Okay. Alright, so now you have seen my entire craft room. It's a small space, but it's a great place to be for me. I love how colorful it is, and I love just coming in here and sitting and watching TV and creating and, you know, relaxing. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching another I Scrap Happy video. Bye!